Yasharallah, Yahweh, Allahayanawa, Yahweh, Achad, Shema, Yasharallah, Yahweh, Allahayanawa, Yahweh, Achad, Shema, Yasharallah, Yahweh, Allahayanawa, Yahweh, Achad. Shalom, Akim, Sahar, Spirit, Wind, Lawyer, GMS, Mississippi Camp, giving all honor and glory to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Kodash, also want to give double honors to our elder apostles and elder bishops of great good storm, well, peace and blessings, health and wellness, and house of David Thief, of Sahar, Spirit, Wind, Lawyer. And today I want to go into a topic that's basically a response to the video that Elder Ariala from the Dallas camp that he did on GMSspiritwindLevi, right? But long story short, he did it about he did the video on women and men are not supposed to make your life easier because the modern woman mindset, all right, the modern woman mindset is we're here to make your life easier. We're here to just take you on expensive dates, take you on dates, and if you don't pay 100%, you're not a real man. And you know, if you 50-50 as far as the rent delegation, you're not a real man, and all these things. And I'm supposed to pay all the bills while you kind of cook and chill, you know, because she's ultimately is rooted in she's the prize as a woman. And really the modern woman mindset is she's a guide. Like you're a woman, you're pretty, and I gotta take you on these dates, and it's almost like I'm giving offerings to an idol. I'm buying you these gifts, and I'm buying you these flowers and these roses and all these things in the courting phase, and I don't know you. And it's as though we're offering gifts to an idol. All right? And the Elder Ariala was breaking it down to where it went back to the Romans. You were a woman based off just the fact that she was a woman. And you would give her all these things just because she's a woman. Like serenading a woman. You see? All right, there's nothing wrong with giving gifts to your woman or the woman you like, but in modern culture is being taken, all right, is a form of what they would call simping, you know, what they would call simping, these expensive dates. And, you know, women have to, you know, he has to take me here and he has to do that. And there's so many women, I've seen it firsthand, who go to the bar not intending to have a man, but they go to the bar knowing that they don't have to pay for their drinks. All they got to do is dress up. They know that this man that likes them is equated to a free meal. All right. They know that. They know, you see, but that's not love. You know, if you know that this is a free meal, that's not interest, that's not love. Whatever happened to the same money don't buy you love. So what are you paying for? You're paying for her existence. All right. And I'm saying all that, just like I said, to land back on Elder Ariala, his lesson. All right. And going back to our forefathers, all right, in the law, it tells you that when you sell your daughter as a maid servant, as a helpmeet, all right, she should not go out as the men servants. All right, she should basically be that man's wife, his property, his real. All right. Why does it say that? Because the men servants, they're indentured servants. So after 6 years, they're set free. So when it says she should not go out, meaning she should not be set free. You can read that in the NLT translation to get more clarity. All right, because he having sex with her, she might have his little ones. Okay, so what does that tell you? See, a woman, all right, means help me, domestic servant. When you get a woman, you're getting her gender role. All right, You're buying her gender role. When we bought women or we got a woman, yeah, there was a bond, there was a connection, but ultimately you bought her gender role. You didn't get a woman and just have a woman, or you got some set whatever. Like, no, you bought her gender role. All right, you bought an employee. You got an employee. All right, and you factor that in with the modern day economy that we live in, that we're in captivity with this weak dollar. All right, where you can't just go get a job and take care of your family. You can't just, the average man can't get a job and just support his whole family. So yeah, now the woman has to do a little more than that traditional gender role. Okay, but the point is, you're marrying, or you're getting a woman. You're marrying her gender role. That's what you're doing. You're hiring her gender role. You're hiring a use. All right, you're utilizing it. Okay. All right, like a movie director. All right, well, a movie director, he's looking for an actor who can play this role. He's looking for an actor that can play this role. All right, he has a role in mind, a script that he wants them to go by. Same thing with what else? Like sports scouts. All right, they're looking for, they're going to these high schools, they're going to these colleges, all right, because they're looking for someone who can play this position. All right, so that's more of our forefathers. But Babylon has made us just worship women and fawn over women. You're adulating over women through the media to the point where you're just happy that she called back. You see? All right, you're happy that y'all doing it. You know what I mean? All right, and that's the mindset, this beta mindset that Babylon has put us in, or has put Jake in, or whatever you want to call it, right? But the way of our forefathers is you're hiring a gender role, you're hiring an employee, you're hiring somebody that's supposed to be an asset, and that's on the low end, because we go into Proverbs 31. And you got a woman that's a virtuous woman that's really pouring into her husband. She's really pouring into her husband. She's taking her gifts, her talents, her craft, and pouring it into her husband. You see? Okay. So just a reminder: you're purchasing, you're buying, you're marrying, or a gender role, and men of old had estates. So instead of your woman getting up and going to work for a business, you were the business. Your estate was a business. All right, well, you remember these slave movies. You're on this Edomite's plantation, all right? He basically has a wife and concubines. All right, he has a wife and concubines, okay? He has employees. He has men servants and maid servants. All right, and they really got that construct from the scriptures, all right? He had men servants, maid servants. He had men in the field. All right. He had men in the house. All right. Country kings. All right. And in the reality, men of old had multiple wives, but he didn't just have chicks because they were baddies. All right. He had employees, but he still had sex and had babies by him. Okay. Because the babies were his legacy. All right. So going back to this Middle Eastern mindset of you're marrying or you're buying, all right, a gender role, you're buying a position, all right? Somebody's filling in this position, all right? Like I said, as opposed to the West, where it's like you just want what you see on the surface, man. Okay? And women when women put their mind behind something, they go hard. Israelite women, when they put their mind behind something, because I went to school with Israelite women, I went to school with Eve, and whatever Eve put her minds to, she tapped into it, man. But because of the curses, they're not tapped into building for us, all right? But they're just for edification. You know, I was inspired to do the video off the video that was done by Elder Ariala, on GMS Remnant Saved page. All right. And it's basically, you know, it's more than just a man paying 100% and you just chilling or whatever. Like, no. All right. That's not in the West. What the modern women do and the simps do, they take things that's said in the scriptures and they use it to fit in a modern mindset, and it's perverted. Okay, it's perverted. But just ultimately, when you deal with a woman, you're purchasing, you're dealing with somebody that's here to make your life easier. That's the purpose. All right, going back to Genesis, like the elder Ariella brought out, you know, Eve was set up to make Adam's life easier. She was a helpmeet. She was an assistant. All right. Or anything outside of that, that's why you had escorts. That's why you had harlots. All right. If it was just sex, that's why you had escorts, man. All right. But a woman is not our God. She's not some idol. All right. That, you know, you just happy that she's giving you attention, like, no, or energy. She should be happy you giving her attention. Okay. And I'm not saying this from a position of anger or bitterness. It's just clarity. I think we're all a little bitter in Babylon, but it's just clarity, is edification. All right. Because we're battling a stronghold. We're contending with our enemy's stronghold, which is a mindset. Ultimately, it's a mindset. So we're tearing down our enemy's mindset. And one of his mindsets is the Queen of Heaven, and having women under the vibration of the Queen of Heaven. All right. But with that, I hope you brothers and sisters were edified. Till the next time, shalom.